everybody, it's Brooke and Hazel's here too. We're watching the first episode of season 3 of She-Ra and the Princesses of Power today. Hazel says, put me down, I'll watch from down here. I haven't read that little description, I am avoiding it, but I'm seeing the episode is called The Price of Power. I am so stoked for this season. If you'd like to get ahead on this season with me, you can check out Patreon. It's linked in the description. I have uncut reactions as well as early access 2 weeks ahead for She-Ra and the Princess of Power. So we are already into season 3 over there, which has been so amazing. If you want to talk She-Ra and the Princesses of Power with me, you can do that on Patreon or in the Discord. We have Patreon and YouTube specific channels to wherever you're caught up. So you don't spoil other people or spoil me. There are spoiler channels. So if you're like, oh, I can't wait till she gets to this part, I want to talk about it, what I think she'll react with someone else, you can do that there. So at the end of last season really felt like, if I'm honest, like a setup season compared to season 1. Like, a lot of stuff was discovered last season. We discovered a little more what Hordek's doing. Our best friend squad kind of are getting closer to secrets having to do with Mara, but nothing like insanely huge I felt like happened compared to like the Battle of Bright Moon, right? We ended last season with Adora, Glimmer, and Bo finding out that Serenia is another legendary goddess. So they're gonna have to go to this like desert place that nobody comes back from to find more information. Or it was like a legendary hero, maybe not a goddess, but something like that. And then on our Horde side, Shadow Weaver has escaped. Catra was planning to lie to Hordak about it. His creepy little baby found out. And he was killing her the last that we saw them. Like, literally sucking the oxygen out so she could not breathe. I finished that episode, was very worried about her, but chose to believe that they would not be dumb enough to kill off my girl Catra when she is one of the best characters on this show. And now if you're coming from my season 2 character tier list and being like, bro, you didn't rate her that high, it is because my girl needs growth. She was too mean to people who care about her, including Scorpia, and I need her to go through some growth this season, and please leave the Horde. I don't know if she will, but I need her to. I need her to realize she doesn't need them. I'm not saying she needs Adora, but I want Catra to make a decision because Catra is doing something she actually wants to do, not so she can get power in the Horde, if that makes sense. Like, I want to see her outside of that situation. Like, outside of the Horde, what does she do? Who is she without that identity? Is something I would really like to see from her this season. I think I'd like to see Adora maybe facing a little harder stuff with She-Ra this season. Like some harder decisions where it's not as black and white of what the right decision is. Could be fun. Same with like Bo and Glimmer. They're always on the good side. And I love that episode last season where Glimmer kind of had to fight with herself of, I can't hurt Catra because I'm a good guy, but like I feel like she deserves it. I would love to see more of that because that episode was super compelling. I don't want to wait anymore. So make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Our goal right now is to get to 500 subs at the time of recording this. We're around 330. But I am really excited when we get to 500. I unlock like the stuff for live streaming and stuff. So we're going to try to do a live stream and like play a game all together. And I think it'll be really fun. So I hope you guys will join the fam and hang out with me. I'm so excited. Let us go. Season 3, babies. Okay, starting in Bright Moon. Oh, and yeah, Dora was sleeping and like Shadow Weaver like was hovering and I was like, get the fuck out. Don't touch her. Oh, she's not running?
This is your prison?
Yeah, well, we're not going to be mean.
It's the spare room, but it is more than adequate as
They don't even have a cell.
know her tricks. I need to be there.
Yeah,
for
but you're the most manipulated, Dora.
If the queen would just listen to me. Adora,
She'll probably tell you what she says.
Shadow Weaver raised you.
Okay.
Fine, I guess we should all just head back to bed.
You try to sneak in, aren't you?
Yeah, okay, honey, they know you way too well.
No!
To talk to her first. Because they could use Adora as, like, leverage, right? They'd be like, oh, you want to talk to Adora? Well, you need to tell us some true information that we can confirm first. And I think that's a better way to do that.
You must be Glimmer's mother.
It's just like, I feel the vibe.
Your voice grows shrill when you scream.
Is that really? You want to piss them off?
Sweet, talented Micah.
You will not speak his name. Tell us why you're here.
She
I have
doesn't seem well.
vital information to
And now
defeat
she wants to
the
defeat the Horde.
Adora.
Fuck you.
Catra! Catra!
Are you gonna break her
I
out?
found you!
Icon!
Level dangerous stuff. Hordak, he's called an assembly to witness your punishment.
Yeah, we need to get her out now, please.
Sure, it's probably nothing.
But it doesn't matter what I do. I don't get to win.
Because there's no winning with people like that.
You really care, don't you?
Of course I care. You're Catra.
She's gonna, like,
You're our leader.
rip into
You're
her.
everything to me.
She's gonna say something mean. Yeah.
Get out of here, or they'll take you down with me.
What?
Are you stupid? I said leave!
I get she's trying to protect her. But, like, we gotta get you out of here. Glimmer's asleep. Can we agree to just try again in the morning so we can all get some sleep? Dora, I don't think it's a good idea to see her alone. Dora and Catra are so similar. Glimmer's like, I said no.
Relieve you of your duty.
She's like, do I look numb to you? Good night, sleep.
I changed.
That's different.
Dora, you didn't,
them.
like,
Good
know what was
and
happening.
kind and
Not because I picked up this sword, but because
I
it was
keep
the right.
like, Adora, you were raised there to think that was the correct way and the only way. And when you were presented with new statistics and information, you changed. Shadow Weaver went to the Horde willingly. Shadow Weaver helped destroy people's homes and lives willingly. Shadow Weaver tortured Glimmer willingly. It's a little different. I get where she's coming from. I think, like, if she wants people who change Scorpia, Catra, Lonnie, those people, way more likely. Shadow Weaver, she's in it for Shadow Weaver.
Right thing to do. I have to believe that the others can change too. I need to know if she's truly changed.
She hasn't.
The woman who raised
She's
me
pissed.
still has some good deep down inside her.
we trust you.
I just don't
but
think
we
she,
won't
yeah,
let you face her
she shouldn't
alone.
go alone.
Now what do you need us to do?
I know that when you cast a truth spell, you should make sure you've drawn it correctly. You're your Micah's sister.
Okay, maybe we don't have to bring him up.
You think Hordak sent me? I escaped from a Hordak and paid the price for it.
Could they get the Shadow Weavers, like, the shadow out?
Everything.
I'll distract them.
We should consult with the Princess Alliance before we go further.
Your Majesties. Hey!
Oh no,
so,
Bo.
Who wants to see a magic trick?
I am just looking for a reason to serve up a little payback. So, if you do anything to hurt Adora,
Glimmer, I've got this.
You are the only one I can trust.
I don't
I've missed
believe.
you.
What's happening to you?
Don't.
Took all of my magical power to come to you. I am dying, Adora.
For the honor of great
What? We're gonna heal Shadow?
Trust that I'm not stupid. Trust that I'll see right through your mind games. Stop lying for once. And trust me with the truth.
where's Catra? We should send her out ASAP.
Catra is no longer a concern of yours. She's being sent to be stopped.
No, it's coming from here. The Crimson Waste. We don't have a moment to spare. We need Catra.
You are a
No, I don't want him to give his the job back. I want her to leave.
moonstone. Yours dwells there within your sword. Your frustration will cause the energy you produce to become destructive if you're not careful. If you are to heal.
She's not great
Come
at that.
closer
No,
And allow me to help
No.
you.
I don't want her touching. It's a mistake.
You are greater than your fear.
Well, but we could just let her die. Okay, I get it. I'm not the superhero.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
She's
I
pissed.
tried.
No, she still looks kind of weird.
I told you both to stay out of here.
Why are you here?
For that.
You want the truth? Hordak has been working for years
Sure.
to build a machine capable of opening a
I hate
portal
her.
through the fabric of space.
Right.
And use them to conquer Etheria once and for
Why is he so obsessed with this place?
Armies? There's more of the Horde?
You will stand no chance against the full might of the Horde. A princess who knows how to combine First One's technology
Okay,
with the
I know we
Horde's
were being nice and letting
machines.
Entrapta make choices, but we need to kidnap her back.
I
You do
know how
teleport.
this must sound. We on Etheria have no concept of. Years ago, he opened a portal. It was only for a moment, and in that, a child came through.
But that doesn't mean anything. But yeah, imagine finding out for me.
Greetings, Adora. I was not expecting you for training today, but this shows an uptick in your dedication.
You said you've been watching me since I was an infant, so you must know what I really am.
You are not of Etheria.
Okay, could have told me before.
Why didn't
Explain. Why are you asking about events in your own memory bank? This is the portal that you came through, Adora.
the sword?
Would only respond to
Yes,
one of
I
the
was
three
right. I
tones.
predicted that in season 1. I was like, she's first one.
I'm a first one?
Attempting to open one now would have devastating consequences.
I mean,
She
these
must have
are
come
the
from the same place I did.
people you know.
Why did she do it?
It is irrelevant.
No, it
This
isn't.
is
Guys, you know. You know if you've been watching me react to every episode. That is not true. It is not irrelevant. It cannot be brought up this many times for no reason. Lighthope is lying about this. I do not trust her, and I want to know why Mara did it.
your home now. As She-Ra,
You aren't listening to me!
I can't even imagine what she must be feeling. Ah, Adora!
Are you okay?
They were so
I'm
worried.
not sure yet. I'm going to the Crimson Waste. I'm going to follow the message from Mara. I know it's incredibly dangerous, but this is my choice.
They're gonna go with you. I don't think they're gonna
Adora,
stop you.
Of course we're going with you.
Ugh, I just want her to get to leave.
Thing I am not willing to do to punish those who betray my trust.
I mean,
Do
she
the
was
rest
actually
of
very effective.
Take a lesson from this.
You're the failure.
Yeah, get him! Read him to filth, Catra.
You have no idea how to run this place. All you know how to do is hide in your lab.
Hi, Catra! I saved your life!
You're welcome.
I don't understand.
You are being sent to retrieve First One's tech for us.
Oop.
The Crimson Waste?
And become friends?
Total dead zone.
Probably
Nothing
not,
survives
but
out
maybe.
there.
Ooh, not a great guy. Not a great guy. Not a great guy. Not the best. What a dickhead. Oh god, that was an emotional first episode, you guys. Okay, should we start on the Horde side or on the Bright? Let's start on the Horde side, because it's a little shorter. Entrapta saved her fucking her ass, but yeah, Hordak is still obviously mad at her, and it's like, okay, well, then I am gonna do... He, like, kind of was placating Entrapta, being like, okay, I won't kill her, and then sends her out to die in the fucking wasteland. I kind of think Catra should just, like, take off, but that's probably not gonna happen. That's, like, too big of a dream for me, but maybe. Now let's dive in to everything on the other side. Okay. Yeah. I get where the Queen and Glimmer's aunt were coming from with not wanting the kids to be exposed to Shadow Weaver because she is a giant bitch. But I also understand, like, yeah, she was gonna not say anything except for to Adora because she knows they need the info. I guess she did help Adora unlock the magic. Of course, that was not like a selfish thing. She did it selfishly, so Adora would heal her. We've seen Shadow Weaver is very opportunistic, and When she got in trouble with the magic school, she went to the Horde. When she got in trouble with the Horde, she's come to Bright Moon. She doesn't do something because she thinks it's right or wrong. She does the thing she thinks will keep her alive the longest. But I mean, I think it makes sense for the rebellion to use that as much as possible and not give her like freedom or like full trust, but use her where they can. I think you kind of have to get some info. The Mara thing is still right there. Like, from the first time they mentioned her going crazy, I have been saying that, like, you don't throw that in there for no reason. People don't go crazy for no reason. Like, in shows like this, it is for a point. Maybe the first ones were also up to something. I don't know. But I feel Mara probably was doing the right thing when she cut them off, and maybe Dora will have that same conclusion. I'm not sure. Obviously, I could be wrong, but it's like everyone is so convinced she was crazy and did the wrong thing. But what if that's not the case? Like, what if she was doing the right thing and history remembered her wrong? You know, we're not sure. I'm hoping we'll get to actually see the Red Waste next episode. I'm gonna watch it right after this, because I'm really excited to see where that goes. I'm already very invested in this season. It already, like, feels like they took a big jump forward with the stakes of, like, this Red Waste and this, telling us that Adora is actually a first one, how she came to be, things like that. And the scope of what happens if Hordak does complete his portal is very bad, and we know they're way closer to it now, so there is some tension there. I'm already obsessed with this season, but you guys know what, I'm like so in love with this show. And I know it's gonna get better and better. Thank you guys so much for watching with me. I will see you next Thursday for episode 2, unless I see you on Patreon for episodes 2 and 3 that are already up there. Alright guys, I'll see you next time.